One of the biggest mistakes families make when booking their trip to Beaches, Turks and Caicos is choosing their room based on price alone. And I completely understand why. You go to the website, you have a number in mind, and the first room you see that is close to that number feels like the obvious choice. But this is exactly how families end up in the wrong village for them. And a couple days into their trip, they're feeling like, this just isn't what I expected. What usually happens is families see that price, they think, I can work with that. Click on the room, check the way the beds are, the layout, and think, yeah, we can make that work. But then after you book, you start doing a little more research. You may join a Facebook group, watch a few YouTube videos. That's when the second guessing starts. Because at Beaches, Turks and Caicos, your room isn't just a place to sleep. The village you're in determines how your vacation feels day to day. You might end up in a quieter village that's far away when you really wanted to be centrally located where all the energy is for your kids. Or the opposite, you want something to retreat to that's quiet and peaceful, but you ended up in the center of the activity or in a room really close to the stage for the nightly entertainment. Even something as simple as the layout of your building can feel completely different once you're there. Maybe you didn't consider how long the hallways actually are, so that every time you need to get to that elevator or that stairs, adding those extra 2 to 3 minutes walking every time you come and go from your room may feel a little more frustrating than you would have thought. Something that looked totally fine online can feel very different when you're there. And the extra walking may seem small when you're booking. You may think, that's no big deal. But when you're doing it multiple times a day, tired, hungry, carrying things, anytime you want to leave your room to go anywhere, it may turn into a bigger inconvenience than you were expecting. And it may not be something you realized would bother you until you're living it every day. And this is the part most people don't realize. Your village choice is about how your vacation flows, not just where you sleep. The goal isn't to just book the least expensive room. The goal is to make sure you're getting the best value for how your family wants to feel during this trip. And this is something I help families with all the time. Sometimes it's as simple as choosing a walkout room instead of a room on a higher floor, or knowing that a slight upgrade opens up a completely different feeling for your family and your preferences, or knowing when a slightly different room category is a way better fit for your family. And these small decisions can make a huge difference in how your vacation feels and how easy and relaxed it can be once you're there. And most families don't even realize how easy these upgrades are when they're just booking based on the lowest price on the website. And this is exactly why choosing the right village is so much more important than people realize. Because it's not just about the room, it's about how your entire vacation is going to feel once you're there. So in the next video, I'm going to walk you through different villages at Beaches, Turks and Caicos and help you start to see which one would fit your family best. Go watch that next.